Look, that was not the arrangement, and I never would have agreed to that, Vicky.
I know. She wasn't in any danger, not even for a second. And it was Christmas, and he's her father.
Well, it just, I'm just not sure if I can trust you with Star again anymore.
Why? Because Dorian is over there stirring the pot, trying to make things as difficult as she possibly can for everyone involved. You know, Blair, Star is Todd's daughter as much as she is yours, and he loves her very, very much. Now, I know you have a custody hearing coming up, but for her sake, I really think it would be better if you two could try to get along and share her as much as possible.
Vicky, what could you possibly be thinking? Or are you intentionally trying to ruin everybody's evening?
Well, Happy New Year.
Okay, Todd, I've got a message for you, so listen up. You ought to stay away from Star. I've got guards at my house. If you so much as show up there, I'll have you slapped with a restraining order, and you'll never see your daughter again.
Two can play at that game, Dorian. In fact, here's my lawyer. I'll talk to him about it now.
I'll be right back.
All right, I'll get some punch for the countdown. Okay.
Patrick. Hi. I just want to thank you for everything. I mean, you've been so helpful and so kind.
I'm glad you're having the baby. And as I said before, I'll be there, okay?
Don't forget the blood test, okay?
I won't. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Well, here's the 1997. The year I get my daughter back. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year! The little missus and I are planning a second honeymoon, and I'm really worried about her.
Oh, is your wife not well?
Oh, no, she's fine. It's just that she's been in and out of the hospital a lot in the last couple of years, and I don't want to take my little buttercup out of the country without a copy of her medical records.
Oh, well, that won't be necessary. Should something happen, just have one of the physicians give us a
No,
call.
you see, that's what I'm worried about. I mean, what if some, witch doctor in Fiji can't figure out how to use the phone or can't get through or something? I mean, my little lollipop could die.
I'm sorry, but I can't give medical records for everybody who comes in
Look,
here
I know
asking.
it's against the rules, but maybe you could just bend the rules, just a little bit, maybe just this once. Could save a life.
It's all right, Louise. I happen to know why Mr. Manning here wants his wife's medical records, and it's not because he's concerned about her health.
There you are. Why have you been avoiding me?
What are you talking about? We just spoke on the phone.
Well, finally. I guess I've tried to call you maybe 20 times since last night.
Blair, I have been very busy with the banner and all of Andrew's holiday events.
Yeah. Here's what I want to know. I want to know how it's going with Carl's murder investigation. Do you have any news for me?
You know, we work for rival newspapers. Are you asking me to divulge a story?
I am asking you, as my cousin and off the record, anything that I can use to keep custody of my daughter. More to the point, is Todd still a murder suspect?
Blair, Beau's a friend.
And he's still not showing his cards. Come on, Cassie, you know Beau has a list, and you know Todd is right on the top of it. Here, you want some of this? It's some sardines, pâtés, some cheeses.
No, thanks. No, thank you.
What?
It's just your appetite.
So, I mean, I can help it. I'm pregnant. I have a terrible cold. I got the munchies. I'll tell you what I'm starving for. Some kind of confirmation here, Cassie. Sweetheart, if Bo does have a list, I doubt that Todd is still on it. How can he not be on the list? Everybody saw how he threatened Carlo right on the ship that night. Come on. Look, Neil, I would like a double dip of butter pecan, please. Cassie, you want anything?
No.
Thank you. That's all. Just for me.
Okay.
Thanks. No chocolate. Yeah, we all saw that. However, we now know that the murder weapon was Andy Harrison's service revolver. She was nowhere near that ship the night of the party. So how could Todd have gotten his hands on that gun?
So you're saying that Todd is innocent?
Oh, it's not a word I like to use with Todd, no.
This is just...
Great! Cassie, I have a custody hearing that starts next week. I was just hoping that Todd would maybe be thrown in jail, arrested by now,
Yeah,
you know?
I know. Okay, so take it easy.
Because no judge in his right mind is going to give custody to Todd. And besides, you have a secret weapon. Me. When your cousin Cassie gives her testimony, Todd is not going to have a chance.
You know what? You always did look on the bright side of things, and that's why I love you. But let me tell you something. Todd is the dark side. Cassie, I have learned the hard way. When he wants something badly enough, nothing will stop him.
Why don't you go change a bedpan?
Yeah, so you can steal Blair's medical records.
I wasn't trying to steal anything. It was a simple request.
Yeah, you were lying to the ward clerk because you wanted her medical history so you could use it against her in your little custody.
Oh, so now you're going to protect Blair? Is that it? What if there was something important there? Maybe there was something there that would prove that she's an unfit mother.
Look, I am no fan of Blair's. But what does her medical history have to do with her right to raise her baby?
It is not a right. Parenthood is not a right. It's a privilege. And Mommy Dearest has a history of instability and erratic behavior.
Todd, please.
Look, she tried to kill herself when Max Holden left her. Think about that for a second. When Max Holden left her. Did you know that? And let's not forget about all the other Kramer women who are cutting up little paper dolls in loony bins all over the country. I mean, who knows what's wrong with Blair?
So you're going to try to prove that she's got a mental problem.
But I'm a parent. It is my job to protect my kid. I have to make sure that there's a safe and sane home.
You're not doing this for Star. And you don't think Blair is insane any more than I do. And you know that Blair cares about that child just as much as you do.
Blair cares about Blair. I'm sure the two of them will be very happy together.
You know, this is truly amazing. This is a child we're talking about, not an office building. Who owns her is not the point. So why don't you just get over yourself and this custody battle and work things out?
What, for the sake of the child?
Yes.
What, do you think Star should have two loving parents? That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Wait a second. Oh, I get it. You can't fool me. I know exactly what you're trying to do. You don't fool me, Marty. You want me to go back to Blair so that Patrick Jr. will be out of your life. See, if Blair and I raise the little bugger, then you can go back to the Irish father and live happily ever after.
Because I would want you to raise Patrick's baby. This is amazing. I continue to treat you like a human being, and you continue to act like yourself.
At least I'm honest.
Honest? You're not honest, you're twisted. I do understand how you and Blair ended up together.
Well,
You're
don't
two
you
of
dare
a kind.
compare me
You
to
don't
Blair.
see it, do you? You two have been given so many wonderful opportunities, and you continually choose to throw them away. That woman cares about you. I went to her office to try to get her off my back, and she was so upset about losing you that she picks up a pair of scissors and starts cutting off her hair.
Why are you telling me this? What
Because
does
she
this
was
have to do
out
with
of
anything?
control. It had to do with you. She didn't want to look like me. She started cutting off her hair. Before I know it, she's gone into premature labor with Star.
Are you... See, you think that that's what... See, I knew that Star was premature, but I didn't know why. You know, Marty, I think it's time you told people why my daughter came into this world before she was supposed to.
You want me to testify against Blair? You can't be serious.
Look, it's your duty as a doctor. You know something important.